parabens are a preservative that helps the shelf life of food stay there longer.
So you can sell more of it.
You can sell more of it, but it's an estrogen. It's not the kind of estrogen we want.
Welcome back. You're watching the Dr. Nandi Show, and thanks for staying with us. Now, earlier in the show, we were encouraged to get back in the kitchen and start making dinners from scratch, right? At least then we know what we're eating. Now, take a look at this. If you're struggling to pronounce some of these ingredients, you are not alone. And now there's a growing number of grocery store chains that have healthier options, claiming if you can't pronounce them, perhaps you shouldn't be eating them. Please welcome nutritionist and integrative practitioner Terry Cochran. Thank you so much. You have transformed thousands of lives. She's a great friend of mine, too. So there's a lot of ingredients out there, right? And it seems like it comes out of a science lab, but it really is in the foods we're eating.
They are. This is a science lab and a science experiment in our kitchen. So what we feel is really healthy may be anything but healthy for us because there are some hidden ingredients. One of my philosophies is, can't read it, won't eat it. And so we really, thank you. We
can't read it, won't eat it. Remember that. You heard it right here. Hashtag.
We have to become food detectives.
Yes.
And part of that is education, and because education becomes empowering, and then we can pass it on to our kids and our loved ones and our friends. So really, this looks like a healthy meal. Not so healthy.
Yeah, remember to read labels. The whole idea is read labels, understand what's going on. Yeah, it looks like kind of a healthy meal, so I don't think it is it? You're going to tell us why.
No, we're going to give you the hidden secrets of why it's not so healthy.
Amazing bread.
Starting out with our amazing bread, it's, it's a staple for American kitchens, but this bread has been denatured. And what does denatured mean? Well, it means that this is not 100% whole wheat. All the wonderful vitamins and nutrients have been stripped from the bread, and then the science lab goes in and co-creates it, recreates it, and shoves it back in the bread. But guess what, folks?
So it looks like bread.
It looks like bread, but it's nothing but bread because it has high fructose corn syrup, which could be detailed on your food labels as fructose. So you think, oh, fructose, that's healthy. No, no, no.
It's not.
High fructose corn syrup, we know, has devastating effects on our cholesterol. 1 in 3 children born after the year 2000 are estimated to become diabetic.
Unbelievable.
That is a nutritional disease. We can reverse that trend.
And so as you guys know, when you have this high fructose corn syrup, your sugar is spiking, insulin resistance is going up, and it's making you fat, making you prone to diabetes and heart attacks and strokes. So absolutely. What about this? This looks pretty healthy. You got these greens, but then you got this amazing thing in the front.
Over there. Well, of course, the salad greens are healthy, and you want it to be organic. But when you pour this little guy on there, we got some problem here. This could be rocket fuel. We've got seriously, and not the kind of rocket fuel you want.
No.
So parabens are a preservative that helps the shelf life of food stay there longer.
So you can sell more of it.
You can sell more of it, but it's an estrogen. It's not the kind of estrogen we want. We have preservatives. We have food dyes. Again, high fructose corn syrup. We have these little ingredients called MSG. This will help enhance the flavor, but MSG has been linked to asthma. It's been linked to mental health disorders. It's been linked to ADHD. Not what we want in our bodies.
No, and so much of us eat so little of the greens and drown it with the crap that you talked about. And that's the problem, is that you can have healthy foods, but you can also make them unhealthy by putting stuff on it. But what about this beautiful chicken? This can't be bad. Tell it ain't so. It's got to be good.
Well, this chicken looks plumped, doesn't it?
You're gonna spoil my fantasy. I can tell.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But when we look at this shiny little chicken, it's got a glaze. That glaze is not natural. This has not been glazed with honey.
Right.
It has been glazed with artificial ingredients. It has been glazed with anything that is but good for us. Plus, what they do is they inject a sodium solution into the bird to make it more flavorful, to make it palate friendly. And American palates, we have really lost sight of what things should taste like. I have a lot of my clients come into my practice, and I'll give them just a fresh piece of fruit that they must chew 30 times, because the average American chews their food less than 5 times.
Exactly.
So we are not digesting. Digestion starts in the mouth. They have forgotten how sweet a fruit is.
They've even forgotten how food tastes because we're so programmed and sweet. So Fred, my assistant director, he cannot have that chicken. What else is bad in that chicken besides what you talked about?
Well, there's so much sodium in there. There's a glaze in there that has nitrates and sulfates. And I say 8s and 8s Or itinates, not on my plate.
Itinates, not on my plate. I
No,
like that.
yeah, thank you. Because it impacts mental cognition. It gives us asthma, allergies, arthritis. It can even leak our gut.
And you know that fog that you talk about, you after you eat these foods, you don't understand why, because it looks healthy. Thank you so much. It was
my
awesome
pleasure.
information. You're one of my most favorite people in town. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Partha Nandi, and if you enjoyed that video, you're going to love the next one. It's full of incredible information to help you start your health hero journey.